I thought that seeing we've got the parts here, we'll have a look at this servo just out of curiosity, because I believe it's cracked somewhere. So we're going to take it to bits. I'm not going to do a fantastic job on it. All I'm going to do is just degrease it and just put a little bit of white paint, black paint over the top. Because again, we're cutting corners now. So, should have had me porridge this morning. See, not like Ludi with his impact gun. The problem with sort of impact guns, which I don't use all that often, I'd rather use them on nuts and bolts than studs, if you see what I mean, because it's so easy to snap off parts, you know. But there we go. So if a nut and bolt breaks, it doesn't really matter. But if a stud breaks, or a, you know, like a fixing that you have to drill and tap, it's a pain. We'll put them down there. Oh well, there's no cracks on it, but it's leaking air in from somewhere. It's leaking air in somewhere. I fully expected it to be cracked. It could still very well be, but it's obviously, it won't hold a vacuum, so we'll replace it anyway. So what we've got to do is take these covers off, which is usually missing. Just flick them off. And inside here is a split pin. Simply take split pin out. Now some buggers had this out before because the washer's missing. So somebody knows something's been going on. What on earth have we put that in with? That pin is tight. That's why you need sort of two pairs of pliers, one to stop the pin slipping around. You have to resort to a hammer. There we go. That's that out. The pin. Tap that out. And now we'll undo these bolts here, the nuts. I'll pause here. So these are quite easy to get off. Actually, you could do these whilst they're on the car, if you see what I mean. It's not that difficult. But I think, looking at this now, there must be a break in the diaphragm. Now we keep this rubber gasket because the new one I don't think comes with a gasket. We can throw that away. Oh look at that! There's all bloody water coming out of it. That's unusual, isn't it? So what I'm going to do now is just simply degrease this and just use some of this Tremclad paint. Paint it up a bit just to tidy it up. I'll do that and then we'll come back. Well, I was hoping to put this servo together today, but unfortunately the paint for the tower looked a bit bad, so I just give it a light sand down and another coat of paint. But what I'm going to do is we'll have a look at this master cylinder that we're going to fit. This is a replacement one now. These are from Britpart, but it doesn't matter where you get them from, they're all the same anyway. So, and they're made in China, which is not unusual. They make very good plastic bags, because you can't get the bloody things out. There we go. Brilliant. If you notice, they're made out of cast iron now. I find that a lot better than the tinny ones. And perhaps a better facing on here, a bit stronger, I don't know. But we've got to take that cap off. Don't forget to take that cap off. Now it already comes with a seal on here, and the servo kit, that came with the seal too, so we'll put that to one side because they're very hard to find when we're going to bolt it on. I'm going to pop a little bit of grease down inside there, but I'm going to put some red brake grease, so let me go and get some of that. There you go. Now it's just on the end there, it's not pushed all the way in, it's just a little bit. Now on the servo itself, I put a smear of silicone around it, and actually it's not silicone, it's urethane, because that's all I had that was left in a tube. Just anything to, because that seal is so small and this flexes so much, I thought it might be a good idea. Now obviously this is the key when you're putting this in. You see inside there's a little push rod. This has got to go in the push rod, and it's so much easier to do it here, because even I messed up there, look. There we go. Get it located on its slots. And put the bolts on. Now, for some strange reason, they put spring washers on the back and flat washers on the front. So that's all we're going to do. And just nip them up. Just nip them up a little bit. Now the torque on just 8mm type bolts like this is only about 25 Newton meters. So don't sort of get your impact gun out, like Rawson Rudy there. Doesn't need that much. I'll tighten that up once it's on the car, I'll just give it a little bit of a nip. So now we've got to wait until that's right. Back onto this servo. We're going to put the old gasket back on. I'm going to put a little bit of anti-seize on here. Just a bit. Doesn't need all that much. There isn't all that much in the tub actually, when you think about it. There we go. There we go. Now, the tricky bit now, well it's not a tricky bit, we can turn this pivot round, so we've got this clevis round, so we get it right. We don't want to put it upside down, that's for a start. So that one goes like that. And it's missed it. Well, then it will pull it out again. And this is tricky. That's better. That's better. Put the nuts on, and that's basically it. We've just got to put the clevis pin back through, and there we go. Grease it up, oil it up. Really straightforward. Well, it's been a busy day today. We've done this, we've done the clutch, we've got the tank ready to go in, we've done the top fulcrum on the airframe, ordered parts. What else have we done? We did something else as well, I can't remember what else it was. No, some sandblasting and painting. Yeah, really busy day. Oh yeah, built I had a load of brake calipers and I stripped and cleaned all those down as well, so all the brake calipers are all built up now. So that's another job out the way. Like that nut that's gone missing. There it is. Yeah, so 4 brake calipers and all that lot. Run of the mill day. I want to get that car off. I want to get this car off the ramp, off the lift. Just give me some breathing space because I have other jobs to do. The Range Rover's come out of hiding. That's outside now. So I've got that to figure out. Right. Now what we're going to do is just nip these down with the spanner, but we're going to do them diagonally opposite. just the tightness of a spanner really. I'll just put that cap into a piece of paper so I'm not damaging. That one. Yeah, you could do this on the car, it's quite easy. Bit difficult on the left-hand drive. But then again, if you want to do the clutch on the left-hand drive, you usually have to take the master cylinder off anyway. Or move it out the way. You guys don't know you're born doing with the right-hand drive, it's so easy. Right, so that's that on. The next thing is to get the pedal, the pin. Now this didn't have a washer on. I'm going to have a look and see if I can find a washer, but I'm just thinking, was it originally with a washer? Well, let's push it through the damned hole first, then we'll find out. And the answer is no. Let me go and get a split pin. And if you can see, there's the pins in. That's good. Next thing, where's the little caps gone? There's one. I think I knocked the other one off the bench with the... If you don't put these caps in, you know the ones on the side here, if you don't put them on, doesn't that blow a gale on your feet when you're driving? Let me have a look for the other one. And there we are. Well done. So that's done. And that's out the way. And I think once we get this, once we get the fuel tank in, Curtis and I will put these in, and then it's sort of starting to pick up. Short of a few bits from UK, I forgot to order. It's always the case because you think you've got things in stock and you haven't. Anyway, that's the tower done. I think I might have a go at the fan next.